know.
How's Woodinville doing in general? Like, what's the, how are
vibe?
businesses? Say what?
What's the vibe in Woodinville right now?
Yeah, with all the wineries and the restaurants that are there.
It's strange. It's like I mean, there's a lot of wineries that are still doing like curbside pickups. And like behind the Frog we have DeLille, and you have Sparkman was trying to open up, and now it's like it's boarded up with plywood, and it's just it just seems, I don't know, it seems so desolate now. It's not as many cars on the road. And what's cool is like I'll be there early in the morning and Mount Rainier's popping up over that field, and I'll be out there and the geese will fly over, and I know now there's like a couple packs of geese that some of them will come up and then they'll kind of come around and they all go to Chateau Saint Michel and post up there, and then there's the ones that'll come right over the lodge. And that's been cool, being out there in the gardens. The tulips are all popping off, and we didn't have our big Easter brunch and all that this year, so it was sad to see that not a lot of people were able to enjoy the tulips and whatnot. But it's I'm starting to see like the same people walking their dog through the lodge, and at first I was like, what are you doing? And now I'm like, hey, how are you? And we'll have we have engineers there right now too. They're getting a lot of painting done and getting like a lot of like tile grout work done and all that kind of stuff. And it was pretty cool. One of the guys that was walking his dog the other day was talking to one of our engineers, and the engineer's wife works at the Willows Lodge as well, but she's housekeeping, so she was late. She was furloughed, and so they don't have a lot of money. And so I mean, I gave them like eggs and all the kind of stuff that was left over towards the end, but this guy gave him like a gift card to I don't know where it was to, but he gave him like a gift card for like $100. He's like, here you go, take this gift card. And it was pretty cool. Like you see people being nicer to each other right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the grocery stores, it's a little strange. It's like, don't come near me, and kind of, that kind of thing. But it's like all the neighbors are out on their patio. We've had some like they're having a cocktail. We're having a cocktail. I mean, we're doing stuff like this, which is cool. Like we didn't do this, a lot of this kind of stuff before. Like we're connecting more. And I've been doing this. Have you guys heard of Marco Polo?
I just joined yesterday.
It's super fun. Like the first time I joined it, I was doing all the silly voices and sending it off to all my buddies, and you can change your voice and and all that kind of stuff. And we're like having trivia night with Michelle's sister, who lives in Boston, and their kids who we never used to talk to before. And now we have like our chalkboard, and we have everybody in the family comes up with a trivia question. You go on Marco Polo and you read off the trivia questions, and then everybody has to do their turn of answering the questions. And then we all take turns doing whose turn it is to do trivia questions,